Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the house show of PWC number 4. This is the house show of April, okay? We've got one more in May left, but for now in April, I'm gonna talk to you about our house show, which had 6 matches, and we started the show with the first match being the number 1 contenders for the tag team championships of PWC, Beer Money, against the tag team champs themselves, the team of John Cena and Batista. Well, this is the second time Beer Money is facing these two guys because they won a number 1 contendership match. I think it was 2 months ago, in 2 shows ago. But unfortunately, it happened to be that Cena and Batista are still the PWC tag team champs, defeating Bobby Roode and James Storm of the Beer Money Incorporated. So we go ahead to the second match of the evening, and that was Nigel McGuinness defeating Christopher Daniels. That was the second match of the evening. Of course, these two have a history from Ring of Honor before, even from AEW, and probably from other indie companies around the world. These two were involved together several times. However, McGuinness got the upper hand over the fallen one, Christopher Daniels. Then we've got the third match of the evening, and that was another tag team match. That was the team of Axiom and Action Andretti defeating Gabriel and Darby Allin. That was the third match of the evening, and it was another tag team match. Then we've got the fourth match, and that was a match between Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis. Of course, these two have shared an history in other companies around the world as well, more than, of course, general managers. For those who don't know, they were active wrestlers before. They were active that much. So don't think that they are just general managers, because they are not just GMs, they are much more than that. However, Nick Aldis defeated Adam Pearce on this fourth match of the evening. Then we've got PWC's Damien Sandow trying his luck against the PWC European champ, and I'm talking about Jacob Fatu. However, as you can imagine, Jacob Fatu continues to dominate, and he is still the European champion. He's still wearing that beautiful belt. And then the sixth match and the main event of the card. That was for the PWC World Heavyweight Championship. It was Ryback defending his world title against none other than Chris Benoit. However, Chris Benoit is the new PWC World Heavyweight Champion at this point. So, I don't have to say it, the title keeps changing hands. However, after the match got over, it feels like we've got a new face, a new contender. And that was the time for the tribal chief to come down to the ring and come face to face with Chris. I'm talking about Roman Reigns, of course, who is now the next candidate to face, is the next contender to face the PWC World Champ in the last house show next month in May. That for sure is gonna be a hell of a main event. Stick around. PWC is on fire.